Alrighty, folks, it's time for us to examine last night's Super Bowl ads. We'll go through the highlights and the lowlights. This video is sponsored by the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews.
General Motors is going electric, and Netflix is joining in by including more EVs in their movies and shows. It's the least they can do.
So if you're gonna get swarmed by an army of the dead, why not get swarmed in an EV?
No! I said no biting! Or if you're being voluntarily kidnapped, why not be kidnapped in an EV? What's that scent? Is it pine? Why not make more of those cars electric? It's the least they can do. Gordon, you kill me. I mean, you literally did kill me. I'm glad you bit me too.
That is a bad commercial. That is a bad commercial for a variety of reasons. One, Will Ferrell is no longer funny. I don't know what happened to him, but he is no longer funny. Which is sad, because he used to be a funny man, but no longer. Second, this is the rare triple axle of virtue signaling. So, you have a commercial made by EV companies about how EVs are good, but it's in conjunction with Netflix. So Netflix is super good because they're talking about EVs, and it's a commercial about both of them being awesome. So there is only one problem. I'm not sure if lots of people can now afford to buy an electric vehicle just because Netflix is product placing electric vehicles in their films and movies. Again, I like electric vehicles. I own one, but they are not inexpensive.
Come with me to a magic land. Bite-sized candies filled with clams. Taste the ocean blossom sand with mine yards.
Chewy, chunky clams.
La, 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 la,
Ma and Ya's, candy-coated clam bites. You want one?
with mine yards.
You're supposed to say yes!
So that was obviously the replacement for the M&M personifications, the live M&M things, and it was Maya Rudolph, and I will admit that it was funny until she started screaming at the end. Until she started screaming at the end, it was like, we got the joke, but nope, gotta come in there like a hammer. Okay, the thing is that is so insular because you actually have to know about the scandal, and then you have to know that Maya Rudolph was the replacement for the M&Ms, like the green and purple M&Ms, and then you have to understand what the hell they're talking. Like, that is such an in-joke. My goodness. Okay.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. 3 things are required in the great outdoors. Food, drink, and shelter.
Hello, I'm Sarah McLaughlin. For just dollars a day, you can help helpless animals find shelter.
Bush. Wrong shelter, Sarah. Also, that's a wolf. Head for the mountains.
Okay, anything that kind of smacks animal rights I'm kind of into. I will say, this is a super old country. You're now making Sarah McLaughlin references, right? When was Sarah McLaughlin last relevant, guys? And then you have to understand that she was an environmentalist and did a bunch of greens. When did that happen? When I was a teenager, maybe? Okay, but, all right, I can live with that one.
Eve, what's going on?
I might have taken a small bite.
I'm naked! Hey, try this. They make everything better.
Avocados from Mexico.
It's a perfect day, the big avocado. Midtown is traffic-free. In fashion, naked is all the rage.
You were right. Avocados make everything better. Ah, sweet liberty.
Now that's a tourist attraction.
Avocados from Mexico.
So apparently, if Adam and Eve had eaten the avocados after eating the apple, then they would have been fine with their nudity, and to this day, no one would be dressed anywhere, which sounds horrifying. Avocados, in fact, would not have made anything better because America is disproportionately obese and ugly. And so it would have just been a bunch of ugly, obese people walking around with no clothes on. So thanks, God. Bad job, avocados. Yeah, I saw this one last night. This one's funny. I laughed at this.
Yo, these are the bomb.
And they're air-popped, not fried.
Popcorners. You're an artist.
Actually, Jesse, it's just basic ingredients. No, we don't eat our own supply.
Mr. White.
Jesse.
Everyone's gonna want to taste. And I know just the guy to talk to. What are these? We call them popcorners.
Say their name.
Popcorners. Time! Yeah! How much of this stuff do you have?
We've got 6 signature flavors, Joe.
7! You make 7!
7.
7 works. Yeah. Popcorners. Break into something.
Okay, I'm a sucker for that commercial.
Eat a lot of snacks together.
It's the best thing in that is Tuco. Like, by far, that guy's just been sitting around waiting to reprise this role. He's gonna be like 90 and they're gonna be still doing this.
Snatch.
Again, it's an insider joke, but it's an insider joke I like, so it's all right. That's a great commercial. Okay. Alrighty, folks, it's all fun and games over by the Super Bowl, but over in Ukraine, things continue to get worse by the minute. Entire neighborhoods have been reduced to rubble. Essential supplies are being severely rationed. Jewish orphans, elderly Holocaust survivors are the most at risk as winter closes in. My friends over at the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews have been working in Israel, Ukraine, and the former Soviet Union for more than 30 years. But they've never seen hunger and suffering like this, which is one reason I'm asking for your help. Norman is an 84-year-old Holocaust survivor. He's been blind since birth, and he lives in Odessa, Ukraine. But with so much stuff destroyed, Norman has been without heat or clean water for months. The International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, they've supplied blankets, food, and other essentials to help Norman survive through the winter. They do need your help to continue getting people like Norman supplies. Please consider donating to the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews. Just $45 can ensure warmth, food, and clean water to Jewish kids and the elderly in need. Right now, the fellowship has a special matching challenge where your donation will double in impact. Your tax-deductible gift will be multiplied at times 2 to help provide twice the winter necessities and save lives. Go online to benforthefellowship.org or text Shapiro to 41444. That's benforthefellowship.org or text Shapiro to 41444.
If I don't know Kenny's order, then I don't know Kenny.
Ooh. His order is a 20-piece chicken McNugget.
He likes a quarter pounder.
You're always getting the filet of fish.
You like french fries and milkshakes.
Yes, I do.
5 hamburguesas. Esa sería mi sorpresa para él.
And a high C. He a simple man.
I get boyfriend points for letting her get the last fry.
Agree? No.
Who steals more fries? It's gotta be you.
It's mine, it's hers, they don't steal. Knowing their order is a sign of loving them.
If you got my order wrong, though. Oof.
Yes, folks, stuffing your arteries with fake cow meat is definitely that's what love is all about. And love comes in all flavors. McDonald's. All the flavors. The golden arches of capitalist imperialism.
Are you excited about buying an electric vehicle, but worried that it could leave you unsatisfied? Then you could be one of many Americans concerned about premature electrification. Symptoms may include fearing you might not be able to last as long as you'd like.
There was plenty of charge before, and sometimes it goes away.
Being unsure if you'll have enough power to handle your payload.
I don't know if I got the power for this, baby.
I'm adventurous. I like to go all the way.
Lacking the confidence about getting and being able to keep a charge.
Having to stop every time we got really excited, that wouldn't
It's a dick joke, guys.
Start. Stop. Start.
If PE, premature electrification, is something you're worried about, go to ramrev.com and find out if the Ram 1500 Rev, with options being designed to extend range in satisfying ways, is right for you.
I like that commercial starred not Andy from The Office. It's like almost Andy from The Office. He's kind of looking like Andy from The Office, but like he'd been hit with a frying pan a little bit. Yeah, ED, man. It's a commercial for EVs. For what was this commercial for? What was the actual product? Ram? Yeah, no, I have no idea. That's the mark of a bad commercial. You get to the end, you're like, I have no idea what this is for.
They say if you dream a thing more than once, please, 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 it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
It makes me so sad. Honestly, it makes me so sad. I love all the Disney product. It's great. I grew up on that stuff. I was a Disney Annual Pass member over in California, and then we were going to do the same thing when we moved to Florida. And then you guys decided it was real important to trans the kids, didn't you? You had LaToya Raveno out there saying that you had a not-so-secret gay agenda. You started leveraging lesbian storylines into Lightyear. You decided that every single major show that you brought out had to push a progressive agenda. And I noticed that in this commercial, you featured none of those things. I noticed it's all the legacy properties that you guys slap warnings on. that somehow made it into this commercial. I noticed Peter Pan there. There is a warning on Peter Pan, if you actually watch Peter Pan on Disney Plus, warning you that it might be culturally insensitive. I'm not noticing any Proud Family lectures about the evils of interracial dating or anything. In other words, the things that make Disney its money, all of its legacy properties, all the things people actually like watching from them are not the things that they are actually focused on making for your kids now. Or at least they're using the good stuff in order to cram down the bad stuff. And that really is quite terrible. It's super sad.
Mr. Peanut, why are you dressed like it's 5 recessions ago?
Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut.
Mr. Peanut, what do you eat at parties? People?
I'm a big fan. I love your work in Thai food.
We can all agree there's rich, and then there's haven't worn pants in 100 years rich.
Wow, that was brutal. Wish planners had just killed me off again.
So I was informed by the interwebs that 2 intersectional women wrote this ad campaign, which means by law, it's funny. You didn't laugh? Shut up. It's funny. And if you think it's not funny, it's 'cause you hate women and or minorities. Probably both. It's funny. Shut up.
It's not funny!
Okay.
Don't talk!
Welcome back to Super Bowl 57. So far, Greg, the game going like you expected?
Yeah, and so far, these teams, they've really...
Oh yeah, this annoyed me in real time. This made me insane in real time. I remember, I looked around, I was like, it made me crazy. It made me absolutely crazy. I looked at my wife and I'm like, are you on the remote? What's happening right now? Did I just lose the Super Bowl because, yeah. Damn it, Tubi. Alrighty, folks. Well, that was all the Super Bowl commercials we saw fit to review today. If there's any other Super Bowl commercials you'd like to see us review, why don't you leave them in the comments? We'll see you here next time.